we're going to use our calculator graph page to perform a sequence of transformations given to us in matrix form, as per the question shown on the screen. And once we perform a sequence of transformations on our graph page, we're then going to open up our calculator page to extract that rule out for us. So now let's try to decode the transformations matrix given to us. What all these numbers or all these elements represents. The element 4 right here, that corresponds to a dilation by a factor of a quarter from the y-axis, or a dilation by a factor of a quarter parallel to your x-axis. This element number 2 right here, that corresponds to a dilation by a factor of 2 from the x-axis, and a reflection due to the negative there, a reflection in the x-axis. Moving across to here with this 2 by 1 matrix, positive 1 means right by 1 unit, positive 3 down here means up by 3 units as our vertical translation. So first, as you can see, our original function is given here in the question and is what I call the reference cubic. So let's type that in our f1. So f of 1 equals 2x cubed. We're then going to hit tab. We're then going to put f2. f2 is basically followed on from f1. So we're going to perform our dilation factor first, and then we're going to worry about our reflection, and then we're going to worry about our translation. And if you can remember, we're basically following the order of Dr. T. So first one is a dilation by a factor of a quarter from the y-axis. So what I would like you to do is hit the variable to get f1 out, and get a fraction template for me. So it's going to be x tab over 4 for a dilation factor of a quarter from your y-axis. Once you've done that, let's move on to the second one. So the second transformation is the dilation factor by 2 from the x-axis. So what you do is you simply go 2 multiplied by f2 of x. We're now going to move on to the next transformation, which is a reflection in the x-axis. So you hit tab, and now we are on f4. So in order for you to get f4, it is a reflection on the x-axis of f3. And then we're going to worry about our translations now. So I'm going to, in order for me to get f5, I'm going to shift f4 by 1 unit to the right. So we're going to call out f4. Shifting 1 unit to the right simply means x minus 1 as a factor inside f4. And then I'm going to do my very last translation now. That will be 3 units up. So meaning I'm going to call out f5, x, close your bracket, and then we're going to add 3, and here it is. Now, as you can see, all of the rule given to us on this graph page sort of like no use to us at the moment, because we really don't know what the rule is. They're just a matter of, you know, all these relationship that we've completed using the transformations matrix given. So our final function is f6, which is the transform graph, which is the answer graph pretty much. So what I'm going to do is I would like you to press Control Insert, and I'm going to want you to add a calculator for me, and then we're going to hit the variable button, and then we're going to call out f6, and as you can see, this is the equation given to us here of our transform graph. But if you look back at the question, none of the options is actually in that expanded form. So what you can do is we can pick one of the option and say, pretend I'm just going to pick option A, and I'm just going to use the algebra function, and I'm going to expand it out and see what we get. So we're go menu, we go to algebra, and then we're going to go to expand, and we're going to type what option A is. And option A, let's take a little sneak peek again. So option A is negative of x minus 1 all cubed on 32 plus 3. So I'm going to type that. So negative x minus 1 all to the cube, tab everything over 32, and right navigation button plus 3. We're going to expand this out and see we have exactly the same answer as F6. And as you can see, it is exactly the same. So therefore, we know that choice A is the correct answer. You can try and expand like choice B, choice C, and choice D, and choice E even, and you will find that it will not going to equal to our F6, meaning that is not the correct answer. So that's the end of this tutorial. Thank you.